What I am saying is that we have to learn how to prioritize our life with Christ. This was a concept that I had to learn. I had to learn this concept. I remember the Lord telling me, as long as I tried to fit him into my schedule, it would not work. What do I mean by that? Well, I was working full time. I had my own personal life. I had my own hobbies that I enjoyed. There were some other things, and I had a family. I still have a family. I have my children, my grandchildren. There were so many things. Plus, I was involved in ministry, and I was working in ministry. So it seemed like I had so much going on, but it was like I was trying to fit Christ in schedule, and it was not working out. I had to reprioritize my life, and the Lord had to teach me how to do that. What does that look like? When you think about it, some of us may have grew up in church when we were younger. Some of us may not have. But even when we grew up in church, as we became older, we began to experience life, and life began to make us busy. We began to get busy. We may have taken on a role as a spouse. We may have taken on a role, as a job, maybe a second job. And before you know it, you're so busy doing so many things that now you're trying to fit Christ into your schedule. Well, I can't find time to get to church. I really couldn't find time to pray or come to Bible study or to come to prayer, service or, ministry. I just didn't have time. And we're trying to fit Christ into our schedule, and it does not work. It does not work. And the Lord began to tell me is that I need to rearrange your schedule because your priority off. I need to be first in your life. It's easy to say it, but it's much harder to apply it. And the only way you can apply it is that you have to trust in the sovereignty of God, that God will rearrange your schedule. He will start removing things out of your life that are not important to his will. Because remember, it's not about our will. It's about his will. It's about his purpose that he has for each and every one of us. So again, distracted. So many of us can relate to being distracted. And that's how easy and how subtle the enemy is that he can get you so distracted with life that you can't find time for your purpose. Matter of fact, you don't even know what your purpose is. You have not had time to really pray and ask the Lord, show me my purpose. And I've talked to men. We have a men's group that meet on Mondays. And I've shared with men, that say that, well, I don't know what my purpose is.